Hello. Hey fellas. This is this is my yearly message of peace and joy for Christmas. I like to come on. It's a tradition now where I talk to bless people whom I love and respect, and this is the video. It's been a difficult year. This is the past year I've been diagnosed with COPD, and I've had like panicky breathing attacks, and I'm on 2 inhalers now. And I'm still smoking, by the way. And also, I lost Levy, my best friend, my little boy, and my only joy. I lost him to leukemia. So it's been a difficult year, but I've got a new kitten since I got her on Sunday. It's Friday now. I got her on Sunday, and she's just a little angel. She's just filled the gap, you know. She's taken away my grief, and that's where I am at the moment. So um, the past year I haven't really been painting much. I've been procrastinating. I've had a real problem with procrastination. Last year for Christmas I got a bunch of hash. I got a bunch of weed, and I smoked a bit of weed, and I just went to bed, and I just stayed in bed ever since. And I've been so tired. I'm just so tired in my bones, deep in my bones. I'm tired. I just sleep all the time since well since I smoked the hash. And I'm getting some lovely sleep, like some lovely deep sleep and some really vivid dreams and everything, but it's not productive. It's not conducive to making paintings, so I haven't been painting very much the past year. I hope to change that in January. That's one of my resolutions, is to work every day again, which I used to. For most of my life I worked every day. I always painted every day, but I hope to get back into that. I have a lot of ideas that I want to come into fruition in paint. So so that's it. I want to paint Lavina. Lavina is a girl who she's not part of the she's a nationalist, but she's not part of the nationalist movement. She's very neutral on the political grounds, but she's based. You know, she's a Christian, and she's a lovely girl, and I find her very interesting as a unique and authentic individual. I think she's very interesting. So I want to paint her and do some work with her, because she's an artist as well. She has little exhibitions now and again, so I'd love to do a collaboration with her. Um, I'm drinking. There's this wine here. Can you see what it's called? Baroni Montellato. It's a very smooth wine. Now I like wine that doesn't have a kick at the aftertaste. This is very smooth. It goes down very nicely. But this is the time of year I like to get tipsy and get melancholy and relax. You know, to celebrate Christ, to celebrate the birth of our Saviour. You know, I love this time of year. I've noticed the Dublin City Council have advertised they're lighting up the winter lights this year. Who the fuck do you think they are? Don't say Christmas so as not to offend the Muslims. Fucking, this place is turning to shit. Since when is it not the Christmas lights? It's that got me go. Fucking, it's a Muslim invasion. That's what it is. They're taking over. They're here to dominate, and they're getting their way 100%. Every single step of the way, the lefties will give them their way. There's no pushback against what they want. So that's that. I'm painting Fair Power at the moment. I'll show you this. Can you see that? That's it. You can't see. It's very dark. But I'm painting Fair Power at the moment. It's taken longer than I expected. I've been painting that for 3 weeks now and it's still not finished. But that's because I'm procrastinating, you see. So so that's it. So who will we name? Will we shout out some names? Right, so there's Kevin and his partner. And there's Aidan Fletcher and Lavina. And there's Paulie Coley Turkey, who recently turned to Christ, which is a very interesting thing for me in particular. I find it very interesting that he's turned to Christ, that he's found Christ. God bless him. Who else? The Nationalists. Can I bless the fucking Irish Freedom Party? They've all fallen apart. Can I bless Mr. fucking 1944 fucking Justin Barrett with his hat? Can I bless him? Probably not. The nationalist movement is in such a state at the moment, it's unbelievable. I could go on and on about that, but I won't. I'm thinking about taking a vow of silence, doing another deed poll, and taking a vow of silence. And I want to dress in black from now on. I used to dress in black, now I want to dress in black again. I see the significance of it. I'm in mourning for my people, because the Irish people are being genocided and nobody cares. So I'm going to wear black like Johnny Cash. What else? I don't know. I'm rambling now. I'm watching a fella. We'll bless a fella called Alex Roach, who's he does a YouTube channel called Defender Bear, and he does some very funny videos. He does a skit. It's like a comedy skit on. He's an artist painting away, and he likes Japanese culture, and he's being kicked out of Chinese heaven by a monkey bastard. Because a fucking monkey. He's very funny. But the way he picks his subject and picks his he does the snatch thing. It's very funny. I like that. I've been enjoying that the past while. I actually commissioned him. I commissioned him to paint an interpretation of Psychotic Kitty, which is Levy, and I paid him 200 quid for a painting, and I was surprised it was painted on a fucking piece of paper. I wasn't expecting that, but I was expecting a canvas. But I paid 200 quid for a painting on a piece of paper. It was a frivolity, you know. It was a folly completely. But yeah, I wanted to support him. I'd like to support the guy because he's very funny and he's very based, and he's not 100% on board with Christ, but that's okay. Like he's agnostic. He doesn't know what to believe really, which is like he doesn't curse God, you know, which is a good thing. So so I'll support him. I'll try and give him. I bought him some acrylic paints off Temu, and I sent him a bunch of acrylic paints to help him. And I wish him well. He's a good guy. You know, very funny. Yeah, he's an authentic individual, a very unique and authentic individual, just like Lavina. Who else? Where are we going? We've only gone 8 minutes. I'm drinking this wine. I'm half a bottle down. I'm only a little bit tipsy. I'm only a little bit tipsy at the moment. Come on. Now, I want you to meet. This is Twinkle Plop. That's her name. She's only a kitten at the moment, and she's getting used to everybody. And she's a Maine Coon pedigree, and she's just a little gentle angel. She is. Look at her big fluffy tail. She's brought me lots of joy the past week. I love her very much already. There's a big part of my heart is dedicated to Twinkle Plop. But I haven't forgotten Levy. Levy's still on my mind. That's his paw. I chopped his paw off to keep a part of him with me. That's probably really sick and macabre, you probably think, but it's a tradition I do. I have Eppie's paw as well in the box there, but whenever my cat dies, I chop the paw off and keep the paw. So so that's it. What else? The election. Jeez, the election was so disappointing. But it's not surprising. There's a huge part of me that says the election is rigged completely. You know, but we can't prove anything, and we're never going to be able to prove it. We're just going to have to keep on try and push back against the globalism and against the communism and against the EU. Twinkie, come on, babe. Are you coming up? Come on up here, me little kitten, aren't you? She's crying. Yeah, what needs to happen, we've been saying it for years now, what needs to happen is to get rid of all the different factions in the nationalist movement. Every single time, it's like fucking predictable. It's like clockwork that when an election comes around, all the different factions of the nationalists start splitting the vote against each other. And it's fucking ridiculous. If we can get just get under one banner and have one party that everybody knows, if you're in any way concerned about the way Ireland is going, you get under this banner and you get with this party. Whatever party it is, I think we need a new brand altogether, because the National Party brand is destroyed, and now the Irish Freedom Party is in disrepute, you know. And then you have all the other different National Alliance and all these, but some of them are Fianna Fáilers and Fine Gaelers. So it's a mess at the moment. I'd love to see just one unified party come forward and every candidate just stand with each other and not fucking divide the votes come election time. You know? That's what happens. That's politics. And religion, in terms of religion, what can I say? I'm glad to see people like Paulie are waking up to the truth about Christ. It's something that kept me alive. Years ago on the mental health ward, I realised that the more I stick around and the more I wait, the more young people out there are waking up to Christ and coming around to the truth and enjoying knowing God and peace and joy and all this. So it was a delusion that I had, that the more I stuck around, the more people would wake up, kind of thing. So it's encouraging to see Paulie come out and say he's found Christ, or Christ found him, whatever way you want to put it. Yeah, I'm glad for him. It'll be interesting to see what way it goes. I'll be meeting him next week, I think. So what's for the future? What's the resolutions for the future? Work more. I have to change my diet. I have to stop eating crap food because I keep getting wicked indigestion. I was violently sick last night because I ate a bacon and egg toastie, which always gets me indigestion going. But last night I was so bad I had to vomit at 5 o'clock in the morning. Kept me awake all night. So I don't know what the ingredient is, whether it's the oil that I'm frying the egg in, or it's the bacon or the bread. I don't know. But I have to watch the ingredients now. I'm thinking about not going vegetarian, but going more vegetables, just boiled vegetables like potatoes and broccoli and all, and that's the only thing I'll eat. You know. I have to sort it out. I'm sick to me back teeth of getting indigestion. I think it might be irritable bowel syndrome, because I'm on this antipsychotic medication. A lot of schizophrenics get irritable bowel syndrome from all the medications they take. So maybe that's a little bit of what's going on with me. But did you see they're putting a new ingredient? They're giving the cows a new ingredient to stop them farting, right? Bill Gates fucking Monsanto bullshit. And whatever the ingredient is, it's going to end up in our milk and in our meat, and we don't know what the effect is going to be on human life. But they've all signed up to it. The governments have all signed up to making it mandatory for all the cattle to be fed this fucking chemical, which stops them farting, to save the planet. It's a fucking travesty what they're doing. Worst load of me bullshit I've ever heard. I think the end goal, the bottom line, and the modus operandi behind the whole thing is to fucking cull human beings, is to kill them off early as much as you can. In the white West, in the Caucasian European West, they want to kill us off early and replace us. That's what I think is happening. That's the conspiracy. I nearly forgot to bless Donald Trump. Donald Trump and his team. I bless them 100%. Bless them in the name of Jesus Christ and God, our Holy Father in heaven. I bless the work that Donald Trump is doing. I pray to God that he's successful in whatever he wants to do. That's all I'd say on that, because things need to change. The woke thing needs to be dismantled carefully dismantled and back up a little bit from what's been going on, because the world is full of abominations. We're in the end times, absolutely. What else? I don't know what else. I got a fish tank. Can you see that fish tank? I got a fish tank. I'm gonna keep some goldfish as well, because when I was doing the project with the kids in the classroom, they had a little goldfish bowl, and I thought, isn't that nice? And I says, why can't I have a goldfish? So I got this. I started off with the idea is to get a goldfish bowl with a goldfish in it, but then the idea built into a whole aquarium with filters and lights and fucking plants and everything. So that's going to keep me busy over December. Yeah. So that's what I'm up to. Waffling on, you know. Hello to all the fucking TU Dublin fucking snakes and demons who are watching this channel, who bullied me and ostracised me and treated me like a leper in college. I know yous are watching. I hope yous have a happy Christmas, but I don't think yous care about Christ. Yous curse Christ and you curse Christians, so you probably don't deserve a peaceful Christmas, but I'm going to wish you a happy Christmas anyway, you know. Who else is there? What else is going on in my life? My art group. I'm having an art group every Saturday, and the people are loving it. They're loving coming together. It's a nice little group. It's a nice bunch of people, bunch of different individuals. They're very nice people. So I'm enjoying that, but I'm struggling to get up in the morning. Sometimes I stay awake all night. So sometimes I have to cancel the group. But when I do turn up, we have a great time. You know, they're loving learning how to paint from me. And we're going to have an exhibition in the end of December probably, you know. And that's what's going to keep me busy for the next month. So that's the gist of the jib. That's how the jib is cut. Do you know what I mean? That's how the cookie crumbles. Come here to me, you. What are you fluffing for? Who do you think you are? You little maggot. She's a little maggot, she is. Look at her ears. She's a peculiar little cat. She likes to snuggle now, that's a good thing. She sleeps with me and she likes to snuggle and she's very affectionate. God love her. Fucking 950 quid she cost. She's a little princess. Royalty, that's what she is. Fucking. But I worked hard over the Halloween. I worked hard and I had a bit of money. I says I'll fucking treat myself and get myself exactly what I want. And what I wanted was a pure white Maine Coon to replace Levy. And I was lucky, thanks be to God. There was a couple of different options, but I went with Twinkle on buy and sell. Thanks be to God she was there for me. It was meant to be, you know. I think she'll have a happy life here. My mum is peaceful at the moment. She's not in pain, but I won't talk about that. That's her business. I shouldn't talk about her business. But she's not in pain at the moment, so that's a good thing. So we'll have a nice little Christmas, I think. That's all I'll say about that. Anything more is overstepping the market. That's her business. What else? Who else can we bless? I seen online. There's a whole cultural thing in China of Chinese people like to torture cats. It's a cultural trend. The vicious torture of cats. They do videos on TikTok and all. I've never seen a video of a cat being tortured, but apparently it's prolific in China. And they eat the cats, and the more the cat is tortured, the better the meat tastes and all this kind of stuff. So there's a trend on TikTok and all of people making videos of fucking torturing cats. I was fucking disgusted when I learned it. It gives new perspective to. I've seen videos of all these Chinese people with like 50 cats in a box, 50 little kittens in a box. I'm thinking, are they going to eat them? You know, it's a lovely cute video and everything, all the cats and all, but are they going to eat them? Like, are they going to torture them to death and eat them? Fucking Chinese people. They don't get into heaven. I'm telling you now, if I had my way, they wouldn't get into heaven. There's too many of them. You know? They don't give a fuck about anything. Their ethics sucks. They've got zero ethics and human rights record in China. So I got annoyed this week because I was on a chat stream of one of the nationalists this week, right? And there was a fella on. There was about 5 or 6 people talking, right? And there was a fella on. He was a lefty Muslim black fella living in Ireland, right? And he's trying to tell the people that the black people have organised themselves. They have the Black Defence League in Ireland, right? And they're all organised and they're all going to the gym and they're all fucking learning self-defence and all to protect themselves against racists and all, so they say, right? And every time the fella opened his mouth on the stream and said something, 3 or 4 people would start talking over him, saying, "Oh, I'd snap your neck, I'd fucking kill you, you don't know, fucking 800 years of oppression, 800 years of the English, we fought and we'll fucking fight you." These fucking dimwits, nationalists, they're scraping the barrel of the IQ, right? They hadn't got the wit to realise if they just let this fella talk and tell us the plans of the black people in Ireland, that they'd have a video that'd go viral to say, the black people are coming into Ireland, they're organising, right, like military, they're organising, they're doing self-defence classes, they're lifting weights, they're eating right, they all have a mission to become the dominant force in society, right, and they're all organised and working on it, right? If they only let the fellas say that in the live stream, they'd have a viral clip to teach people what's going on. But no, they couldn't keep their mouth shut. They kept on talking over him. They kept on interrupting him. Right? I'm fucking better than you. I'm Irish. Who are you? Fucking low IQ morons. I give up. Sometimes I feel, fuck them all. Sometimes I say, I give up on the nationalism. But I won't, because I know there's good people out there, but the fucking nationalist movement and scene in this country is a fucking state. Something has to happen. The mantle of Ireland's future and freedom are in the hands of fucking low IQ morons who are a few scoops down the bar. You know, all these fellas. Where's John Waters gone? Where's Gerard Murphy? Where's Computing Forever? You know, to organise. Help us organise something. Fuck's sake. All the while Simon Harris is fucking laughing up his sleeve at everybody. And the homosexual Roderick O'Gorman, I can't believe he got in. Anyway, I'm just talking and talking. It's 24 minutes. We'll do 6 more minutes. We'll do half an hour. So I'm doing a paint. I'll show you this picture. Can you see that picture? Right. That's a printout of one of the monsters out of the film The Thing, right? Now I'm looking for inspiration to draw monsters because I have a vision of a canvas, and the canvas is called "And They All Went to Dublin Castle and They All Cried Tears of Joy." Right, that's the title, and it's about the abortion referendum, right? And what I want, it's a square canvas, and I want just pictures of pigs and monsters in a mob. Just a mob of pink pigs and monsters, right? And that's what it was at Dublin Castle. It just a mob of pigs and monsters all crying tears of joy, celebrating the death of all them babies. It was a fucking travesty. It was like twisting the knife in the gut. You know, there's one thing wanting abortion to be legal and fucking available to thousands of people. It's one thing wanting it. It's the second thing is to fucking cry tears of joy and celebrate the fact. It's not something to celebrate. You know, but they're all there fucking cheering each other on and crying tears of joy. Fucking monsters. Satanic it was. So I'm going to draw all these satanic monsters and pigs on a canvas, and it's dedicated to them. So that's what I'm going to do. I think that'll be the first one I do. And there's another one I want to do of a dead unicorn. A rainbow unicorn. All emaciated and dead and full of maggots. But that's another story. We'll do that for another video. I feel very low in life with everything that's going on. Very low. But you have to persevere and endure like the saints. Wait for the Messiah. The light will come. As dark as it seems and as evil as the evil surrounds you, the Messiah will come, you know. That's the promise and that's the hope. The best you can do is die in hope. Die in hope of being resurrected, and die in hope of not facing the second death when you face judgment. It'll humble you. Who else can we bless? I don't know who else to bless. I think I'll leave it there. It's 27 minutes. So I'll upload this now. Happy Christmas to everybody. To everybody I know and I love. I love all my friends. I'm glad to know you. It's an amazing experience being alive at this moment in time, in this space. To meet yous and to know yous. It's a holy thing to me. I consider it a holy coincidence. So, God be with you and God bless you, and may the Holy Spirit keep you. And happy Christmas. Okay. Goodbye.